The left cannot conform to reality because that would be putting down their middle finger to God. Let me expand on that. Yesterday at the University of Idaho, I got the pleasure of listening to Michael Knowles and Matt Walsh speak at yet another amazing Turning Point event. And one of the questions that was asked to Matt Walsh was about transgender rights, which he had an incredible answer for, and I want to echo that sentiment. Right now, transgender ideology is not as trendy as it used to be. For a very long period of time, many people, especially amongst the youth, which is concerning in its own right, decided that they were going to feign this victimhood status that simply did not exist of, well, I'm transgender and now you all have to essentially feel bad for me. You have to play pretend with me, right? You have to deny what is basic reality in order to accommodate my feelings. And if you don't, you're a bigot, right? Many of these people, they weren't talented enough to get attention any other way. They weren't intelligent enough to get attention any other way. So they resorted to this. Thankfully, that trend has died down. And now if they want attention, they just throw on a keffiyeh, right? The good old fashioned way. But the left still, despite the fact that this is a dying off trend, cannot abandon it fully. Well, why can't they abandon it fully? Well, because it is the quintessential denying of basic biology and reality. Why? Because they want to give a big middle finger to God. They want to sit there and play pretend that they're their own God and that reality could be whatever they deem it to be. It's why they will look at you with a straight face and tell you that men can get pregnant and have periods, despite the fact that is just not rooted in any sort of reality. It's why they'll look at you with a straight face and tell you that an unborn child is not only not a living human, but they're not living whatsoever. Once again, at odds with basic biology. It's why they will sit there and tell you all this other stuff, right? That we're the ones who are anti-science because we don't want something experimental injected into us. But when you point out how there's so many flaws in all of their arguments, right? They just don't care. They just don't care because they're not interested in playing into reality. They're interested in creating their own and then demanding, like, we are all fools, that we play into theirs. And it's one of the most disgustingly foul, satanic things that you could do.